extra, read all about it.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. So I was over here like adding the like background music to this, and then I was like, I feel like a DJ, and then you know what came to mind? DJ, won't you play that girl a love song? Blah, blah, blah. I would sing the whole song, but we ain't got time for that. I don't need nobody talking about me. But yeah, like we're back with a tutorial. I be getting like tongue tied, not gonna lie to you. And usually I would just cut it out, but fuck it at this point. Y'all gonna see the real. But anyways, I'm prepping my face. I just completely missed. Oh, I did the milk makeup, the Pore Eclipse mattifying primer, and I'm putting the Hydro Grip on top. And the reason why I did two is because I don't really like how my glowy primers necessarily look under like a full face, just because like I'm doing like color fix, so like I don't know, I like it to be like one mattifying, like a first layer of mattifying like primer, and then a second layer of like a gripping primer or something, just because I need to like make this stuff. I almost cussed in, but shit, fuck it. See, oh my god. But yeah, I'm just trying to make sure everything is like solid on my face. I took some Got2b, ran it through my brows with one of them disposable spoolies, and now I'm taking, I believe this is Hot Fire, if I'm not mistaken. This is Hot Fire. I'm brushing through my brows. So this is like the technique I like to use when it comes to like me doing like, you know, tinted brows and stuff. I used to like mix it in with the Got2b, which technically you can do, but I just like the effect of like putting the Got2b on first, so I have my brows where I want them to be situated, and then just put the color fix on top by putting like something on the back of my hand or on a palette or something. Just put in like my spoolie in the color and just do it that way. And then I'm cleaning up my brows. Like I always like put concealer, or in this case I'm putting the yellow color fix in Lemonade in my eyebrow slit, just to make it look a little bit like sharper and just, you know, clean it up. But I'm also using this angled brush to clean up the bottom of my brow, and I'm gonna clean up the top of my brow. I think I did this in this clip. But yeah, I'm just trying to like make the application of the color fix like around my brow like a little bit thicker, so that like it looks like, you know, pretty consistent in like coverage. And then technically I probably should have just went ahead and just like blended out this eye first before I put the other product on, because this color fix dries pretty fast, but it didn't really mess up. But that is one thing to keep in mind, is that these color fix are going to dry faster. Like you don't need to do a big area, do smaller areas at a time. And I'm just taking some more of that Lemonade and I'm just patting it on like my eye area, because I need to be opaque as possible, you feel me? Okay, so side note, when it comes to me doing these colorful bases as my, you know, foundation basically, or just like different products like around my face, I'm basically taking the same techniques that I would use for a normal face with like foundation and stuff, and I'm basically just switching the products. Like instead of using like my normal like Thread Beauty concealer or just a regular concealer underneath my brows to clean them up, I'm using color fix. So just think about that. I really don't change much, just the actual products themselves, and I feel like that's what helps. That's really just what helps me create looks that look consistent and stuff, and they look like my style. Like just because I'm doing the same thing that I would normally do, it's just, you know, different colors basically. And yeah, I'm really excited to like really grow, especially when it comes to special effects makeup or just, you know, non-traditional makeup, because I am someone, I love, you know, being out the box. Like I feel like for a very long time, you know, I tried to fit in and stuff, but it just makes me so happy when I do looks like this, because it's like, one, I am like pushing myself way out of my comfort zone, but I'm pushing myself because like I want to accomplish big things, baby. I want to accomplish big things, so that takes a lot of work, consistency, you know, doing things like myself without having someone to necessarily be like, okay, Ariel, you need to do this, you need to post this. No, it's like I'm going to post this because I want to show y'all my creations, and also because I just literally just like creating. And it's like I feel like I'm basically just documenting my like journey as a creative, whether that's with like my art, like baking or cooking, like drawing, makeup, all this stuff. Like this is me showing y'all like my growth over time, and I feel like it's just so fun when I like look at videos. By the way, I'm using the Beauty Bay Fiery 2.0 palette, but it just feels really good when I look back at videos and I just see the growth from even when I filmed them. because this video I filmed this like early June, like really early June, and it's August, like the beginning of August basically when I'm editing this, and it just, I don't know, it just hits different when you can already see how much growth you've made from a video that was a little while ago. So it's like I feel like I'm always getting, you know, reaffirmations of just like what I can do and like the quality of my work and stuff, because sometimes I'll be beating myself up, but fuck that imposter syndrome. We are, you know, tooting our own horn, and this is my season, and I'm just really excited to see how I can grow even, you know, after the end of October, because I know I'm gonna do some crazy looks, so I know it's gonna hit different, and I really want to do some actually like special effects makeup looks. So I'm gonna, like, you know, try and research and just get prepared for that, because spooky season is around the corner. It's really around the corner, and I'm actually really excited because I love Halloween. It's probably one of my favorite like holidays. I just think it's just fun. It's just fun, and I love some fun. But anyways, I'm taking this color fix, and I basically use it to cut my crease, and I like to either use color fix to like cut my crease, or, you know, About Face has those like fluid eye paints and stuff. Just basically any like liquid like product, I like to use it as a base, because it really does help, you know, to have like your shimmers pop a little bit more when they're on a base that's like kind of similar in color, or either like white or a lighter color if you're trying to do like a vibrant color, and then you could do black, and then that really looks good with like deeper colors and stuff like that. But yeah, when it comes to me doing my eye shape after I cut my crease, I usually take that darkest shade that I've used, you know, for the eyeshadow, just to like blend it around my cut crease to give it a little bit more depth, because I want it to look, you know, kind of not even 3D. I just need it to look, you know, like foreground, background, middle ground. That's like what it is basically, to, you know, explain it in art terms. Like, I want to see the depth when it comes to anything. That's why a lot of times you'll see me using at least 2 or 3 colors, even when it comes to like my lip gloss and my lipstick. Whenever I do like one solid color, I'm like, this is okay. I just like, just, you know, an ombre look, like, you know, light to dark, dark to light, whatever you want to say. But yeah, let's get back to this tutorial. So I usually use a Q-tip. This is basically a Q-tip. It's just like a different like shape to put on my shimmers and stuff. But I kind of like using this brush. This is a brush that I got from About Face. I can't remember what it was, but I feel like it's a really good brush to like apply, like, you know, your shimmers and stuff. Like, it worked pretty well for this, so I'll probably do it again. And this is a video that I like recently did. Oh my god, the look that I was talking about earlier when I was like, oh, I did this look back in June, that was a different look that it did literally a couple days ago. I got so confused. But even seeing my growth from when I did this, it's like I can already see like just a difference, and I love that for me. And this is one of my favorite liners. This is the Essence Super Precise Eyeliner, and I got it from Ulta, and it's not even, I don't think it's even $6. It might be like $4. I can't really remember. And I added this like highlighter. Well, it was really a shimmer shade. I added it to my brow bone, but then I was like, okay, that's not popping enough for me. I need some more drama. So I was like, let me just take mine, and that's Amari's Beauty. This is the Lightwork 2 palette. It's a highlighter palette, and I just took that highlighter and just added it onto my brow bone, you know, for dimension and stuff. And then I was showing y'all the music I was listening to. I have a Creative Sesh playlist. If I can remember to add it to my comments, I will add it to my comments, but you can really just search it up on like Spotify. Just look ArtistryxAriel up. Okay, so I'm filming this part of voiceover on a completely different day, side note. And if you hear noise in the background, it is shadow, of course. But I'm just trying to make sure I clean up my brows. I try to make sure I get like as much pigmentation close to my brows so it doesn't look like spotty or whatever. And I'm just blending this out. It's like a smaller concealer brush, or I don't even know what it's called really. But now I'm finna put this yellow on my face and actually do my base. And like I said before, you should work in a smaller area, because if you do too big of an area, that stuff is gonna dry. I probably could have done half my forehead and it still would have worked. But I mean, I feel like this was okay, me doing my entire forehead. It's just like you need to move fast. Oh my gosh, Shadow's trying to make me look, and he hears me talking, that mama rub me. But yeah, I'm just blending this out as much as possible. I was trying to get some like good pigmentation in, so I wouldn't have to do a second layer, but I do a second layer anyway. So yeah, just trying to make sure that like it looks as even as possible. You can do this first layer, that way it doesn't look patchy when it comes to the second layer. And now I'm doing my nose. So I'm just taking some of that extra product and I was blending it down a little bit. But I decided to just go on my cheek now. And I have my headphones in, so like I just try to move them back a little bit because I like to vibe out with my music. So I still want to listen, I just don't need it to be fully covered, because if I don't move my headphones, it's going to be like uneven. It's going to be, my perimeter of my face is going to look crazy. And I know I had a headband on when I did my Galaxy makeup look, and then I took it off and I thought I had it like on my hair, but no. The like top of my forehead, like you could see my skin. I was like, damn. So like that's why I try to be careful when I'm like actually doing these like full cover, these full cover makeup, or like, you know, different bases and stuff, because I don't want you to be able to see my skin, you feel me? So now that I've done that side of my face, I'm doing my chin. Shadow is so dramatic, oh my god. High shadow. Okay, so my chin and then like my lip area. Just trying to, I also do this with my lips because I want to make sure that I'm getting it all over. Like, I don't want to like look down and then like right underneath my lip, like you see skin, you feel me? So that's why I went that far, and like part of my lip is covered. It's not intentional. Like, I didn't mean to cover my lip, but I just want to make sure I get that entire area covered. And now I'm doing the other side of my face. I understand. It's Saturday. We usually want to chill. That's how I feel. I'm like, ugh, I just want to go to sleep. But I want to edit this video because I am trying to like get my videos out and kind of have like a week planned in advance, or at least a couple days in advance, because it's easier for me, so I don't have to necessarily do stuff during the week for my channel, because when I get home from work, I be tired. Like, I don't be wanting to do certain things. But I love creating, and I'm taking my RCMA powder because I want to like set it. And I thought I was going to have to do another layer after this, but after I did this like powder layer, I was like, yeah, we're going to have to go back in with another layer of lemonade. But yeah, for me, for editing, I try and get out, or at least I try to like do like the easier like videos. And when I say easier, I mean like the videos where I know for a fact, okay, make sure you spray your face with something hydrating so it doesn't like feel so drying, especially after the fact that I'm going to do a whole nother layer. I really wanted to make sure my face was pretty set. I was taking this yellow to try and see like if it would like even out the coverage, but it was not. It was not. And I was like, yeah, this is not giving the look that I wanted to. So I was like, we're gonna have to go in with that yellow one more time. But like I was saying, like for me, I will edit the videos that don't necessarily require like background music or voiceovers. I will edit those first and then just go ahead and post those, and then like, you know, I'll do the rest of the videos. And you see how more pigmented this is now that I'm doing the second layer. Like, it pops so much more. So I was really happy that I went back in, because at first I was like, I don't want to do another layer, but it definitely helped out. But yeah, when it comes to videos, like this type of video, like this is one of the like last videos I'm editing for, you know, the week that this is going to be posted. And that's because I knew for a fact that I was going to have to do voiceovers. And usually when I get off, I don't be wanting to record no voiceover. You know, I'll be trying to watch my TV a little bit while I eat and chill. Like, I don't be want to talk, because I talk all day long. But yeah, and yeah, I feel like life is life. I feel like everybody can feel that I've been tired as I don't know what, so I really just try to make sure I get me time in. But I really want to do another makeup look very, very soon. I want to do a look inspired by Congo, so I can do like a talk with me video, so I can talk about what's going on in Congo. So if you have any other like videos like that y'all want me to talk about certain things and do a makeup look inspired by it while I talk, please let me know, because I want to do Congo. I think I want to do Sudan, Palestine, Hawaii. Like, I want to do a bunch of different places, because I feel like, you know, for me to have a platform like this, I really do want to try and make sure that like I speak up about certain things, because not everybody knows. And I've recognized this, because I know, like, you know, I'm on social media a lot. Well, I was on social media a lot more, but now I kind of just post. I look for a little second and then get off. But I know about a lot of stuff going on, and not everybody knows about that stuff, you know? Like, so I feel like sometimes it's just important to share the knowledge, so that, you know, we can help educate other people. But yeah, I set my under eye or like my holiday areas with that RC Make powder, and I took this yellow, and this helped so much, taking like this little powder buff, I don't know what it's called. I got it with this set thing I got from Marshalls, I think. Yeah, but do you see how much more like pigmented the base is? So I see like one or two spots where like the pigmentation came up a little bit, but it's all good, it's all good. But I kind of like using either like an eyeshadow or something, then spray your face again. Or this was the Maybach Mitchell blush. I've done a look where I took some neon pigments from Jobii Cosmetics and basically like set my face with that, and I feel like that helps the base look even more brighter because you're setting with the eyeshadow, and like basically like the color fix is like a base, and the base helps it pop so much more than you just putting powder on your face, like on your bare like skin. But yeah, now I'm taking this white to basically do the chin, like the like lion has like the little chin hair and stuff. I felt like I had an idea, but then I really just freestyled the mess out of this, you know. But I wanted to make sure I set it with that RC Make powder just to make it look a little bit more white. And now I'm taking Marigold. This, oh no, never mind. Wrong thing. I'm taking this like yellow like Terra pigment from Jobii Cosmetics, and I'm basically doing this to help like bronze my face, or like kind of just like bring in some like shadows and stuff, because I wanted to make it look like, you know, a little bit more dimensional. When it comes to me, I feel like, you know, I want to create as much dimension as possible, so I use like different shades and stuff. But yeah, and like you can see it like coming together. Like I know I still look a little crazy right now, but trust the vision, because it's a process. It is a process. So I appreciate people who are actually looking at my videos and like, you know, trusting me as I do these makeup looks, because sometimes it start off and, you know, if you walked in on me doing my makeup at this point, you might be like, girl, what in the world are you doing? But the end results, yo, you feel me? But I decided to use that powder that I just used to like set majority of my face just to make it look more even. And I'm taking another one of those like Terra pigments, and I'm basically bronzing my face now for real, and adding as much shadows as possible. I feel like this helped it look a little bit more dimensional and like brought in that color from like lions that they have, because like lions have like that brownish color. I just wanted to do a yellow base because I thought that would be cute, but I probably could have done like a like light like tan base or something, but I didn't have like I didn't want to do like foundation mixed with like a color fix, and I thought the yellow like was just more dramatic, especially with this being one of my Leo season looks. I wanted to just go for it. So yeah, I'm just really trying to bronze up my face and create even more dimension, because the like inspo picture I looked at, like, you know, it was majority brown. It wasn't really like yellow like that. Excuse Shadow scratching himself in the background. But I wanted to like try and make that like cheekbone like a little bit sharper, so that's why I'm taking that yellow that I used to set my entire face to like kind of like clean it up a little bit. And then I wanted to add this orange, like it was really just trying to add a little bit more like color in. It's like turned into like it being like blush a little bit, which I kind of like, because I kind of like to do like blush when I do these face looks. Sometimes it's a little bit hard to like make it work, especially if I'm doing like a pink. Okay, so now I'm contouring my nose, and when I contour my nose, I feel like it works a lot better if I use like an eyeshadow brush. It just like helps. Like I do not like using a big old brush to like bronze or contour my nose, because it's always messy. So eyeshadow brush for sure. And I added a little bit more of like that like lighter orange like brown color, just to like create even more dimension, because that's the whole purpose of this. And I want to go ahead and just finish my eye at this point, my under eye. So I'm taking the same shades that I used above my eye to do it below my eye. And I like to go pretty far, slightly, because I have like under eye bags and like creases and stuff, and I just feel like it just makes more sense to just go ahead and go that far, cover it up, so like I don't have like, you know, my foundation or my concealer creasing, because I've definitely done looks where I didn't like go that far down, and I feel like you could see like concealer and like foundation creasing, just because, you know, it's kind of hard to like set like that area unless you like set it like really real with powder. So this is like the reason why my eyeshadow goes so far down. But yeah, just do the same thing on top and bottom. When it comes to my makeup looks, I feel like a lot of my like more dramatic looks lately have been like taking like 4 hours, and it's so crazy because I try so hard to get like the actual like YouTube video down to like, I try not to do over like 40 some minutes because I feel like y'all don't want to watch no video this long. But yeah, and I'm taking this About Face shadow stick and Kill the Lights. That's what I always use underneath my eye. I just feel like it just brings it in, especially because I'm doing that black eyeliner on top of my eye. So I like to just, you know, keep consistent. And then I'm taking like this smaller brush just to blend it out, because I feel like how I do it, especially because like my top, like the point of it, like it broke off forever ago, so like it's not the same as like how it would be, so it gets on a little bit messier sometimes. So I like to just blend it out just to make sure that it looks like more seamless and doesn't just look like I put a crayon on my face. But I'm taking a little bit more of that yellow because I really just wanted to like, bless you, I really wanted to like blend out the like, bless you, I had to blend it out just to make sure it looked good. And since, you know, I had that orange on my cheek, I was like, you know what, let's be a little bit more dramatic and add some orange blush. And this is the blush, every time I say it, it's so funny, blush pressed from Maybe I Met You. I believe this is Dreamsicle, and then Suntrap is the yellow that I use on my face. But yeah, I like actually using orange like blush, and I love adding blush to my forehead. I don't know, I've been doing it the last couple months and it just hits. Like I will put blush everywhere. So I'm setting my face one more time, and then I want to do like these like hair details on my face. So I just took some of that eyeshadow that I used to like kind of like contour bronze my face, that like brown shadow from Jellywink. So I did that on my forehead, and now I'm doing like the Leo sign. And you know what's so crazy, I just like went for it, and I was like, after I did it on my face, I was like, let me make sure this is the right sign before I look goofy. I don't know what, it was the right sign. So yeah, trust your intuition. But I just use like the same brush to kind of just like blend out the edges, because I want it to be a little bit more dimensional. This is going to be like the shadow for like what I'm actually going to do. If you hear Shadow, he's like literally trying to force me to rub him right now. He's literally a big old baby. Like, I don't know if y'all know that, but yeah, he's a big old baby. And now I'm just adding some more details to my chin area, and I did a couple at a time and tried to do like little like, they're not necessarily curved lines. I guess you would say they're curved lines, but you want them kind of going towards like the side of your face, if that makes sense. And I did a couple at a time because I didn't want it to like look crazy or like get too overwhelmed, and like, you know, I don't like how it looks. So I was just taking my time, and I kept adding more and more until I felt like it was full enough. That's kind of what I do sometimes. Like sometimes I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna do a little bit, but then if I look at something and it doesn't look like as balanced as I want to, I'm gonna go back in and change it up, you feel me? Okay, so side note, I'm just happy to see where my content is at this point, because I've grown so much within the last year. Like I literally remember what makeup looks I was doing, and then here's a check-in so y'all can see where we're at. But I'm taking Valentine, and then I'm taking Bunny. These are the color fix from Nbhd. Valentine is a matte, and then the Bunny is one of the pastel colors. And I'm basically just doing this to like draw the nose on. But as I was saying, like, I'm just happy to see where I am with my content. Like I remember like a year or so ago, like I was really like, okay, Ariel, you know, we're gonna be committed to like posting on YouTube. And I didn't even post every week on YouTube consistently until like earlier this year. And I felt like my videos, I was just trying to edit, and like I didn't always have like the best tools. I didn't even have a tripod for like a very long time. So I was just like putting it up against certain things, and it wasn't always the best angle. But I truly honestly feel like I've grown so much, and it makes me really, really happy, because this is something that I wanted to do like when I was growing up and stuff. I watched so many YouTube videos. That's kind of why I'm like where I am with my skill set and stuff, because literally me in high school, like that was what I was doing with my free time, doing my makeup, like, you know, actually like watching videos and stuff. Like I would be watching YouTube videos 24/7, and I don't know, it just feels so weird to like go from like you watching makeup videos to like you literally creating makeup videos and like for real being consistent on YouTube. Like it feels like, I don't know, there's a whole nother level, and I'm really grateful. Even though, you know, I feel like sometimes like I get down on myself because I'm like, I don't even have 100 followers yet or 100 subscribers, but I'm like, Ariel, it doesn't even fucking matter, because the fact that you are posting, like it takes guts to post and like be honest and be authentic, because social media, some of these folks on here, I don't know what's wrong with them, but I just have to like really just toot my own horn sometimes, just to like recognize that I'm really doing something that I said I would be doing, and I'm growing. And like I feel like even just looking at my like makeup skills, like the fact that I'm doing this when last year, like I hadn't even, like 2 years ago, I barely did my makeup. Like I would do my makeup like once, I don't even know if it was really once a month, like once every now and then. Like, I mean, so for real. So for me to go from that, and like the most difficult thing I'm doing is like eyeshadow looks with like maybe like a rhinestone after a certain point, or like glitter after a certain point. Like I had to literally practice to get back into the groove of me doing my makeup, because I stopped doing my makeup for a very long time, and it just feels good to be doing my makeup again, because it's a creative outlet for me. Like I just genuinely love doing it. I love creating looks. Like I love to create. Like I'm literally just a creative, like all in all. So makeup, doing stuff like this, pushing my boundaries, like trying to figure out like, okay, what can I do? And it's like I keep feeling like I'm getting more and more dramatic, and I'm like, oh my god, like, you know, I'll do like a regular eyeshadow look, and I'm like, this is cute, but I'm like, you know, I want to paint my face now. I'm gonna do like a whole illustration of my forehead. But I still love, you know, a good eyeshadow look, like a good dramatic, like soldier eye with like some gold shimmer. That will always hit, for real, for real. But I decided to do these hairs. I probably did not have to do this. I was just trying to add more texture, because I thought I was gonna do like more hairs overall. And then I was looking at it and I was like, I kind of don't like this, but I just kept doing it because I was like, well, I didn't know. But I did go over it with a little bit more eyeshadow and stuff, so it looks not as like harsh or vibrant, if that makes sense. Like I kind of just like have it more as like an afterthought, or like you can still see the texture, but it's not like, okay, this is literally like black all over my face. Like I wanted to add more dimension to kind of just make it look a little bit better, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm just taking, I think this is my nail art brush that I got from like the beauty supply store. If you don't want to buy like expensive, like, you know, liner brushes, which I mean you can, I have a couple, but it's not like necessary in my opinion, I get some from beauty supply store, or like you can go to Michael's or like an art store. So I sprayed my face twice because, you know, at this point I have a lot of stuff on my face, a lot of stuff, and I wanted to like set with like an actual like kind of like matte, like a setting spray for real, just because I knew like I'm basically doing my makeup at this point. Like I'm just adding like fine details, you feel me? So I just wanted to make sure that it was like for real set, like no moving and stuff, because this is like, if I'm almost done, I do not want to mess up my makeup at this point. Like I do not. And after I let like the little like designs or like the hairs on my chin dry, I'm going in with Lift. This is one of the matte color fix, and I'm basically just creating like highlights with like kind of doing like the same motion of hair, but I feel like the highlights kind of really made it pop out a lot more. And side note, the Nbhd literally just had like color fix on sale. Like they were $10 and they're normally $20, and I was like, that's a steal, baby. Like for real, I was like, I gotta get some more. But I wish that they had blackout in stock. There's a couple colors that like haven't been in stock for a good minute, but I'm like, Danessa, please put them back in stock, please, because I need them. I truly honestly need them. So hopefully like they go back in stock, you know, by the end of the year. I would really love if they do. And then I use like that same brush with that white, so that's why you see that white pop in. That was not intentional, so I tried to cover it up a little bit later. But yeah, I truly honestly love the color fix from Nbhd. Like they're so versatile, and they're part of the reason why, you know, I've been able to create certain looks like this, because I don't have like colorful foundations. Like I have like two, but like I don't have a yellow one, you know. So I just love the versatility. Like I literally used it for an eyeshadow base, I used it for my eyebrows, I used it for foundation, concealer, liner, like face art. Like I do it for everything. Like I use it to cut my crease. They're truly versatile. And then if you actually want to see me talk about like what you can do, I did drop a like 10 ways to like, you know, use color fix, so check that out. It probably will be up after this video, I believe. I'm taking the Nbhd Lightwork 2 palette because I want to highlight my face, because I don't care what type of look it is, we're adding some highlighter, you feel me? It is necessary for me at this point. Like if I do a look without highlighter, I've done it a couple times when I've like forgotten my makeup when I'm doing like, you know, a quick like get ready with me. and it just don't hit the same. Like, it just really does not. And I just love, like, I'm looking at the look right now, and it's like you can just see it come together for real. And I just love it when you get to this point. You're like, all the decisions I made, all that craziness, looking like, I don't know about this, like, just being patient and stuff, it just works out. But I excuse me, I drew my moles back on with that black color fix, which is blackout. And then now I'm doing like my lips. And at first I was just gonna cover my lips, but I was like, this doesn't look aligned enough for me, so I kind of like overline my lips and stuff. So I really wanted to do my bottom lip a different color, so I went in with Lift, which is this white color, and I'm basically just gonna fill in my lip. And I'm just looking at it in period. It looks cute. And I look at myself in the mirror 24/7 when I do my makeup, because I have to make sure that it actually looks good. Like, I got to see, okay, do I need to do something? Do I need to, like, change this up? So it's important to look in your mirror. I just cut out all the parts of me looking in my mirror. But I took my Milk makeup. That was the Pore Eclipse Matte Setting Spray. I haven't tried it that much. I just got it, and it's like the mini size. But I like Milk Makeup's products. I feel like they're really good quality and stuff. So I'm going to try it out again. Probably this weekend. We're gonna see. But I'm taking my Milk Makeup mascara. I think this is the Kush Roll mascara, something like that. I'm not sure. It will be down in the description box because I can't remember. But yeah, I really like Milk Makeup. I like Danessa Myricks Beauty, Made by Mitchell, Thread Beauty, Beauty Bakery, Labor Day Cosmetics, and this is where we're at. And then I end up like, oh, I forgot. I gotta do my eyebrow slit, my gems or my like stones or whatever. I don't know, whenever I don't do my eyebrow slit, it just don't hit the same. And my eyebrow slit was, do you see how clean this is? And it's because I used the color fix to, like, for real clean up my brows, and it looks so good. Like, this brow was a moment. It truly was. But I took the gold nuggets from Get Stone to put those in my, like, eyebrow slit. And I'm taking these lashes from Nbhd, and I'm taking my V-Lux Black Lash Glue. This is the Feline Vibe Lash, and I think the style 4. It's either 4 or 6. But I actually really like those lashes. I absolutely love them, so I need to go cop some more. But I decided to take this Marigold, like, prismatic pigment from Ngl Cosmetics to add a little bit more sparkle, you feel me? Because, you know, you can always be a little bit more dramatic. But if you want to order anything from Ngl Cosmetics, you can use my code ArtistryxAriel for 15% off. It is ArtistryAriel. 15% off, and then I will get a commission off of that. But, you know, I really like Ngl Cosmetics, like, products and stuff. I feel like they're really good quality. They're basically where I get majority of my makeup glitter, like my pigments, my neon pigments. That's where I get them from. So, you know, if you want the key, I feel like part of, you know, the process, or like how you can have really good makeup, sometimes it really is the products. Like, you can make some shake with, like, you know, drugstore products, or, like, you know, more affordable products. But I feel like there are so many brands that, like, you know, have amazing products that, you know, we don't necessarily see people talk about because, you know, they're not sold in stores. So Ngl Cosmetics is one of those, and I absolutely love them. Like, absolutely love them. Definitely would recommend 10 out of 10. And then also Get Stone and Manic Gems are some companies that I recommend. And now that I'm done with my top lash, first off, these lashes eat. Like, every time I do a look with these, I'm just like, damn. Maybe, you know, these are one of my favorite lashes. They truly are one of my favorite lashes. But I'm taking the same mascara that I did for above, like for my top lashes. I'm doing that underneath my lashes. And I don't know, I was like, you know what, I need some bottom lashes on. So these are some lashes I got from Plushy Lash, one of my other favorite, like, lash brands. It is a black owned business. You can, like, shop it online and stuff. It's Plushy Lash, so PLUSHY, and then lash lash.com. And I'm taking this lip gloss from Ngl Cosmetics. This is Crystal, and it's basically like a sparkly, like, lip gloss. Like, it has, like, glitter in it and stuff. So that's why I used it on my bottom lip. And then I used Oil Slick. That is one of the Danessa Myricks Beauty Color Fix glazes on top. And at this point, I'm basically done with my makeup look. I don't know if I put my bottom lashes on at this point. But yeah, oh yeah, I did. Look at it. It hates. I love y'all so much, and I really appreciate y'all for watching this video. Bye.